Make sure and watch your school sports
at MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hello everybody, I'm David Sullivan for Rosenbaum Communications. Rosenbaum Communications is a full-service television production and media company. We've produced projects and provided services all over the world for such clients as ABC Sports, NBC Sports, CBS, ESPN, Amway International, Time Warner, and many regional and local clients such as East Kentucky Power, Center College, Georgetown College, KET, the Kentucky Coal Association, Keeneland, and the Kentucky School Board Association, and many, many more. Give Rosenbaum Communications a call and let us quote and plan your next media project. No project is too small. Our client list may be impressive, but our service is very personal and budget friendly. Visit our website at rosenbaumcommunications.com. Let us show you how to get started. We look forward to hearing from you soon.
MCS TV and Madison County School Sports.com present your look at local school sports. Oh, there you go. You got time. Go right. Taylor goes up and under. Nice. Your School Sports is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond, Luxury Pet Services, the law offices of Mark Wickersham, Guardian Bank, faithcreated.org, Davenport Custom Guitars, your local repair connection, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, WWAG Radio, Waffle House, Rosenbaum Communications, and First Gear. This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right. Davenport Custom Guitars, strings, guitars, amps, parts, straps, pedals, guitar repairs, and lots more. Davenport Custom Guitars, now located in Richmond at their brand new retail location at 807 East Main Street, near the railroad tracks. You can now watch Madison County School Sports on WKYT.com. Just go to WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond. WKYT TV, an official sponsor of Madison County School Sports. Time Warner Business Class. Call Time Warner Cable today. Watch Madison County School Sports programming on Madison County Schools Cable Channel 9, Time Warner Cable Channel 5, on YouTube, and now on WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond.
Welcome to your school sports show. I am here with Madison Central's head baseball coach, Coach Steve Ruth. I'm Randy Neeley, and we're going to talk about what else but Madison Central baseball. Coach Ruth, tell us a little bit about how your season has went so far and what you have upcoming in special.
First, thanks for having us. I'd like to thank Gridiron Barbecue too for having us out here. Great place to eat. We're 15-3 up to this point, about the midway of the season. We've played a pretty good schedule and a lot of good games coming up, but we're excited where we're at and we're excited about the future.
Okay, and you just went to Cocoa Beach, Daytona. Where'd you go to?
We went to Fort Walton for spring break.
Okay.
A lot of fun. Played 5 games down there. Actually got 15 games total. Brought all 3 teams.
Okay.
It's kind of our big event over spring break. But yeah, we went to Cocoa the last 3 years, but this year we went to Niceville, Florida, and Fort Walton Beach. A lot of fun.
Good. Right now you currently stand at 15-3, ranked 10th in the state. It's pretty good in anybody's eyes, but coming off of last year where you had an unbelievably successful year, is that kind of what you anticipated, or?
Well, our goal is always, district, region, and play for the state championship. So we got a long way to go. It's a tough region. Our guys know that. We work hard. Great group of seniors that we brought with us tonight.
Right.
So it's just a journey. We try to enjoy the journey, work hard, and have a great attitude. So that's really our main goals every year.
Right. And you mentioned your 6 seniors that we'll talk to tonight. Getting everybody involved, getting also the community involved. You have some special things coming up?
Definitely. This Friday we have Teacher Appreciation Night. We give away a couple of gift cards. Retiring teachers are going to throw out the first pitch. Teddy Taylor is going to be there.
Oh, wow.
So that's exciting. In 2 weeks, National Guard is providing an Armed Forces Night. So we're going to have some guys that have graduated from Madison Central that were in the Guard. They're going to be there for that game. We'll wear camo jerseys. It's going to be a big night. That's May 4th against Bryan Station. We also, 3 weeks, we got Little League night, play South Laurel on a Friday. Little League kids get in free.
Great.
So we have radar gun and let them run out for the national anthem. So we just try to get the community involved.
Right.
Fun night out the ballpark.
Right. So I know the district and the region move around each year. Where is the district being? Who's the host?
This year, EKU
Okay.
will be the district will be at EKU, and this year Tate's Creek now has the region. It has been at Applebee's or Whitaker Bank Park,
Right.
But now it's coming back to the host schools. We'll actually host the region next year, but this year it's at Tate's Creek.
Okay. And looking at your upcoming schedule, you got a lot of region opponents.
Definitely, next week Lexington Catholic. Brooke Coots, we're going to have her night, kind of honor her,
Yes.
just raise money for her. Tate's Creek's the following night. So we have a lot of home games coming up, and on our website, www.gocentralbaseball.com, you can find our current schedule.
We have the 6 seniors that we'll be talking to. Who else? How many? Give us a breakdown of freshman, sophomore, junior, senior that you.
Well, we got
may
45 total in our program, so I know we don't want to go there.
Putting you on the spot here.
No, definitely. You'll definitely talk to the seniors here in a minute, but some of the juniors that have really stood out. Jimmy Wright's our catcher. Ben Fisher has been our 4-hole hitter all year. He plays first base. Jake Caldwell's done a good job in the 6-hole, playing some outfield. Kurt Caldwell's brother's been good on the mound. He beat Bryan Station early in the year.
I think he pitched the other night too, I believe.
Yeah, he did. He pitched the other night. And also we have a junior second baseman, Chris Wells, who done a great job for us, play a little third. So we have a nice, our upperclassmen have done a great job, and we expect them to lead us the rest of the season.
What do you have upcoming as far as home games? I know we're getting the community involved with the special events, but some of the folks who watch us on Channel 9 and also on the internet really like to come out and support you.
Yeah.
So when are the next few?
Like I
games?
said, we have a ton. We play a lot of road games in the beginning, and then at the end of the year is home games. So tomorrow night starts off with Woodford County. Like I said, this Friday is Elizabethtown. That's Teacher Appreciation Night. Next week is Catholic Creek, and then we got Bryan Station, which will be a great matchup on that Friday night for Armed Forces Night.
All right. Well, Coach Steve Ruth is here talking about his seniors and his juniors and his other 45 folks that he has on the team. Again, 15-3 so far, 10th in the state. Another fantastic year. We wish them well through the rest of the season. Come on out to Madison Central's ballpark and check them out.
Does your business want to reach a potential viewer base of 35,000 and beyond? Call Julie now at 859-353-1884 or visit MadisonCountySchoolSports.com for more information about how your business can sponsor great Madison County school sports programming throughout the year. Your School Sports is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond, Luxury Pet Services, the law offices of Mark Wickersham, Guardian Bank, faithcreated.org, Davenport Custom Guitars, your local repair connection, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, WWAG Radio, Waffle House, Rosenbaum Communications, and First Gear. This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right. Davenport Custom Guitars, strings, guitars, amps, parts, straps, pedals, guitar repairs, and lots more. Davenport Custom Guitars, now located in Richmond at their brand new retail location at 807 East Main Street, near the railroad tracks. You can now watch Madison County School Sports on WKYT.com. Just go to WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond. WKYT TV, an official sponsor of Madison County School Sports. Time Warner Business Class. Call Time Warner Cable today. Watch Madison County School Sports programming on Madison County Schools Cable Channel 9, Time Warner Cable Channel 5, on YouTube, and now on WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond.
Welcome back to Your School Sports here at Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue. I have to my left Dusty Ridner and Cole Metcalf, two of the 6 seniors on Madison Central's baseball team. And Dusty's going to talk to us a little bit about the success that they had last year as juniors, and then how that has helped them so far this year. Dusty, tell us a little bit about the season for those who may not have known. I don't see how they didn't know if they didn't read the paper or come watch your games. Tell us a little bit about last year, and then recap so far this year.
Okay. Last year we were 30-5. Had a great pitching staff. We played really good together. We had some really good seniors in the outfield, and that's basically it.
But you were ranked number 1 for the majority of the season,
number 1, yeah.
And then won the district, and then got beat in the region by whom?
Lexington Catholic.
Catholic. So we want them, right?
Yeah.
Here in the region this year.
Definitely.
All right. And how's that helped you as far as maybe leadership this year with the younger
Just
kids?
work harder and get stronger in the off season, and just want to win again like we did last year. Definitely.
Sure. You play summer ball together as a team, or how did that work this past summer?
I played summer ball for Central, but you played for KBC.
Yeah, and we just various throughout.
So, but you are playing something.
Yes, sir.
Just make sure you're keeping with it. Cole Metcalf is here with us as well, and we are proud to announce, if you didn't know, he has signed with Bellarmine to play baseball. So congratulations, Cole.
Thank you very much.
Tell us how this season's going and what you anticipate for the rest of the year.
This season's going well. I mean, obviously you have your kinks, but I mean, you got to work at that, and that's what we're doing. Coach Roof's doing a great job of organizing practices and stuff to where that we'll finally, in the end, in the region, be able to push past Lexington Catholics and stuff like that. So,
Right.
But I think we're doing a really good job to start it off.
15-3, it's a fantastic start.
Yes.
It all starts with pitching and defense, from what I've been told, and I've had some experience coaching. But is that what you all feel is the backbone of your team, or is it hitting the specialty?
I mean, we're hitting the ball really well right now, but I mean, I think we're pretty solid all around when it comes down to it.
You mentioned Coach Roof. Who are the other coaches on your staff? You want to give a shout out to them?
We got Coach Roof, Coach Barty, Coach Withers, and Coach Holbrook. They all do a really good job. Coach Seelick. Coach
So you got
New
several
one this
coaches.
year.
All right,
Yeah. We got a good coaching staff.
Good,
Yes, sir.
good. All right. So, again, we'd like to thank Dusty and Cole for coming out and being with us on Your School Sports Television here at Gridiron Barbecue.
Your School Sports is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond, Luxury Pet Services, the law offices of Mark Wickersham, Guardian Bank, faithcreated.org, Davenport Custom Guitars, your local repair connection, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, WWAG Radio, Waffle House, Rosenbaum Communications, and First Gear. This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right. Davenport Custom Guitars, strings, guitars, amps, parts, straps, pedals, guitar repairs, and lots more. Davenport Custom Guitars, now located in Richmond at their brand new retail location at 807 East Main Street, near the railroad tracks. You can now watch Madison County School Sports on WKYT.com. Just go to WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond. WKYT TV, an official sponsor of Madison County School Sports. Time Warner Business Class. Call Time Warner Cable today. Watch Madison County School Sports programming on Madison County Schools Cable Channel 9, Time Warner Cable Channel 5, on YouTube, and now on WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond.
Want to do some school fundraising? Call now. Call Cynthia at 859-684-7952 or visit b2enetwork.cincy.us. Call now and get products from their new and spring summer catalog. Totally free. That's Cincy Wickless Candles. Call now.
Hi, I'm David Sullivan. In the years traveling with ESPN and covering sports around the country, one of my biggest concerns was that my dogs were well cared for. Well, here at Luxury Pets, you can feel very comfortable your animals and pets are being cared for.
Well, thank you, David. You know, Luxury Pet Services is the home for happy dogs.
Luxury Pet Services is located about 3 minutes from Richmond Center. Visit our website or Facebook us. Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.
Are you looking for an alternative to burning wick candles? Check out Cincy Wickless Candles at b2enetwork.cincy.us. Give Cynthia a call at 859-684-7952 and ask her how you can get free products from their new spring and summer catalog. A great way for school fundraising too. Call Cynthia, 859-684-7952.
Welcome back to Your School Sports Television here at Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue. To the left of me, I have Trey Gross and Logan Hunt. And fellas, glad y'all are here with us today. We're going to talk a little bit about Trey is a third baseman / pitcher / shortstop, and Logan plays left field and also center field, son, or always left field. All right. So we'll talk a little bit about infield and how important it is for a person, especially at shortstop or third base. Who's the leader of the infield, and what kind of jobs do you have while you're playing short?
Okay, well, first of all, the shortstop normally is in charge of everyone, and Cole normally handles that job. When he pitches, I do, and I think we do a really good job. We're both just experienced. We've been there. Mm-hmm. We know how it is to play under pressure.
Right.
When I guess they listen to us. We normally do a pretty good job, but yeah, and I think it helps with me and him both in the infield. We've been playing with each other since we were like 8 years old. So we know where each other's going to be, know what we can do, and just trust each other.
Right.
And we just know what's going on.
Well, that's, 6 seniors is great for a team anyway, and plus you all played, from what I can gather talking to you individually, is that you all played at Clark Moore's, played middle school ball together as well as Logan. So, you've been around each other, and that helps.
Oh, definitely.
Can be a negative at times because you're just like family when you're around each other. Sometimes you're going to get mad at each other, but that's just sports. So has that helped by playing middle school ball with each other and then on up through high school ball?
Oh, yeah, I definitely think so. Just the fact that you can trust each other. Just know, like I know that if there's a ball hit to Cole, I don't even feel like I need to look at him because I know since I've been with him, since I can remember in baseball, he's going to catch it. Mm-hmm. He's going to throw him out at first, and we're going to get going on with the rest of the inning. I just know that he's going to do his job. I'm going to do mine, right. And we're going to try to lead everyone else to do theirs in the infield.
That's good. Senior leadership is important, especially coming off an unbelievably successful year like you all had last year. Logan, we'll speak a little bit about your record so far this year, 15-3, again ranked 10th in the state. What are some games that stick out that you think have went well for you, and then we'll talk about some losses.
Some good games we've had is probably Scott County, Bryan Station. We played good against Bryan Station, beat them, and all the other games we've won.
Any win's a win,
yeah,
and
it's a win.
Is there a difference between playing at home and playing on the road? Some people tend to play better on the road because there's not any distractions, or you all like better
There's
playing at home?
definitely less distraction, but I feel like we can play pretty good wherever we're at.
Right. Well, we have to talk about the losses since you have some. Last year you went 3 months without having any, so you do have 3 losses. Tell us a little bit about each of those.
We lost to Fort Walton Beach, our first loss, and that was a good game. They were a good team, and we just they hit the ball. We did too. They just came out on top.
And you were 4-1 in Florida, so that was your only loss.
That was our only loss.
And then the other 2 losses were in the state.
Yes, we got beat by Catholic, and they're just a good team.
Right.
And we have to be ready for them next time. It'll be next Tuesday.
So next Tuesday would be, we're not going to call it a revenge game, but we're going to beat them anyway.
Yeah.
So was that at home next Tuesday?
Yep.
Okay, good. That'd be good for folks to come out and check you all out to see if you can avenge an earlier loss. But again, next Tuesday, Lexington Catholic, and also Coach Roof talked about many events that were coming up for the community. We want to thank Trey and Logan for coming out and speaking with us. Thanks, fellas.
Thank you.
Enjoy it. We'll be right back to Your School Sports Television here at Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue.
Your School Sports is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond, Luxury Pet Services, the law offices of Mark Wickersham, Guardian Bank, faithcreated.org, Davenport Custom Guitars, your local repair connection, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, WWAG Radio, Waffle House, Rosenbaum Communications, and First Gear. Want to do some school fundraising? Call now. Call Cynthia at 859-684-7952 or visit b2enetwork.cincy.us. Call now and get products from their new and spring summer catalog. Totally free. That's Cincy Wickless Candles. Call now.
Hi, I'm David Sullivan. In the years traveling with ESPN and covering sports around the country, one of my biggest concerns was that my dogs were well cared for. Well, here at Luxury Pets, you can feel very comfortable your animals and pets are being cared for.
Well, thank you, David. You know, Luxury Pet Services is the home for happy dogs.
Luxury Pet Services is located about 3 minutes from Richmond Center. Visit our website or Facebook us. Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.
Are you looking for an alternative to burning wick candles? Check out Cincy Wickless Candles at b2enetwork.cincy.us. Give Cynthia a call at 859-684-7952 and ask her how you can get free products from their new spring and summer catalog. A great way for school fundraising too. Call Cynthia 859-684-7952.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right. Davenport Custom Guitars, strings, guitars, amps, parts, straps, pedals, guitar repairs, and lots more. Davenport Custom Guitars, now located in Richmond at their brand new retail location at 807 East Main Street, near the railroad tracks. You can now watch Madison County School Sports on WKYT.com. Just go to WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond. WKYT TV, an official sponsor of Madison County School Sports. Time Warner Business Class. Call Time Warner Cable today. Watch Madison County School Sports programming on Madison County Schools Cable Channel 9, Time Warner Cable Channel 5, on YouTube, and now on WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond.
Welcome back to Your School Sports Television here at Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue. To my left we have Julian Speaks and Thomas Crump. We're going to talk a little bit about, we have a pitcher and an outfielder, and we're going to talk about first with Julian, who is currently 4-0 this year, and Coach Roof has stated that Julian may have the most wins over ranked opponents, which is a great stat to have. Julian, what do you think are your best attributes as a pitcher?
My best attributes as a pitcher is basically the ball location I have, where I can place the ball. I usually throw a lot of strikes when I make my outing on the mound. And I just make the outs. I just have my infield, have Cole, Trey, Logan, just make the outs. Right. Thomas here, catching those balls in center field, really, and that's really what I'm known for on the team.
So you trust your defense,
Definitely.
Which is...
I trust my defense with everything I got, and that's what really makes me throw strikes, to be honest. Really.
Well, you hear about, some pitchers like say, "Oh, I've got 5 pitches, I throw 4 pitches." What are your 2 best pitches?
My two best pitches would probably be my fastball and my changeup.
Okay.
But
do you have a curve?
I have a curveball, but that's my only 3. The only 3 I've stuck with since middle school.
Three's good if you're 4-0 and pitching well. That's
Definitely.
all you need. Thomas, we'll talk a little bit about. Of course, we're here for a baseball show, but we're well aware that you play multiple sports. Tell us a little bit about what you do, first of all, besides baseball. What other activity did you play?
Football.
Okay, so we have a football/baseball player. Tell us, is it hard? Is it not hard? How is it to play multiple sports in high school?
Just gotta have good work ethic and trying to bring the intensity you have on the football field to the baseball field.
What about academics? I mean, I'm sure that's a priority for you.
Yeah, but I've always made it work.
Right.
I've never had the best grades, but I've always had
good enough. Anyway. Yeah. As we alluded to earlier, these are the 2 cut-ups on the team, and you have to have that to keep them loose because the other 4 seniors seem to be pretty straight-laced. So, what are some things that Julian, that you think are some goofy things that you've done that's made everybody laugh?
Well, I don't know, guys. What do you think?
Halloween something?
Huh? Well, yeah, for Halloween, we had a costume, kind of like in our weight room, we'd get to wear costumes, and, I thought it'd be nice to have a Gumby costume that I wore. And
as you lifted?
Yeah, as we lifted, and the team thought that was pretty funny.
Uh-huh.
And, just...
was it the full green gear?
Yeah, the full costume, I think it was $40. I think it was worth it, though, and me and Thomas, we can make some people laugh, I guess. We're pretty funny.
But you got to have a good time. Again, it's all about teamwork, all about relying on each other. You play the outfield. What position do you play?
Center field.
Center field, which kind of you man the entire position. Probably tell Logan where to go if he gets lost or whatever. What's the hardest thing as an outfielder that you could tell the youngsters that's going to be watching? What would one thing that you could tell an outfielder in Little League to work on?
Don't take breaks. Always go 110%, even in practice or anything.
So really that doesn't have anything to do with your talent. It just has to do with effort.
Some coaches would rather have a person with better work ethic than more talent.
Sure. Julian, what as a pitcher, what would you say as far as middle schooler? We've got 10, 11-year-olds that are probably trying to throw a curve and this and that, and they really don't know how to play. A 7th and 8th grader, what would you tell them to get ready for as a pitcher?
I'd tell a 7th or 8th grader to not focus much on the breaking ball and to focus more on locating the fastball and work on the breaking ball as your second go-to pitch instead of your first go-to pitch. Really.
So maybe more of a mentality of learning how to pitch instead of...
and just to take care of their arm, ice their arm whenever they're done pitching, or if their arm hurts, just ice it.
All right. Boys, we appreciate you coming out tonight. And again, we're here at Gridiron Barbecue with Your School Sports Television.
Your School Sports is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond, Luxury Pet Services, the law offices of Mark Wickersham, Guardian Bank, faithcreated.org, Davenport Custom Guitars, your local repair connection, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, WWAG Radio, Waffle House, Rosenbaum Communications, and First Gear. This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right. Davenport Custom Guitars, strings, guitars, amps, parts, straps, pedals, guitar repairs, and lots more. Davenport Custom Guitars, now located in Richmond at their brand new retail location at 807 East Main Street, near the railroad tracks. You can now watch Madison County School Sports on WKYT.com. Just go to WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond. WKYT TV, an official sponsor of Madison County School Sports. Time Warner Business Class. Call Time Warner Cable today. Watch Madison County School Sports programming on Madison County Schools Cable Channel 9, Time Warner Cable Channel 5, on YouTube, and now on WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond. Does your business want to reach a potential viewer base of 35,000 and beyond? Call Julie now at 859-353-1884 or visit MadisonCountySchoolSports.com for more information about how your business can sponsor great Madison County school sports programming throughout the year.
Welcome back to Your School Sports Television here at Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue. I'm with Madison Central Lady Indians softball coach Daniel Rogers. Coach, good to see you today.
I appreciate being here.
Talk a little bit about the season that you had last year. Give us a little recap of being district winners, and tell us a little bit about how you finished last year, and we'll start talking about this year.
We kind of started off slow last year, and then we finished really strong. We won the district, and that was our third district in a row. And then we finished and got beat in the regions in the semifinals in extra innings, and that was a back and forth game the whole time. So that was pretty fun. But disappointed we couldn't pull off the win. But we got beat by a really good Henry Clay team.
Right, 11th region is always loaded as far as softball. Franklin County is always good. Woodford County is good. Henry Clay, all the Lexington schools. So fantastic finish to last year, being in region semis. Going on to this year, we got your record at 9-9, but you started off strong, and then last couple weeks.
Yeah, we've just been plagued by injuries last couple weeks, and we're having to put girls in positions that they are not used to, and lost our ace pitcher, Caitlin Arthur, for a few weeks. So we're going 2 freshmen right now, Olivia Moon and Mackenzie Wilder, and Sammy Walls will throw a few innings here and there. But so we're just doing what we can until we get towards the end of the season. Hopefully we'll be healthy and we can roll on.
Right. So, going into varsity play with 2 freshmen, it's pretty tough. I don't care what type of competition. And again, being in the district and the region you're in, it's going to be tough. Speaking of district host and regional host, where can the folks come and see you play?
District tournament this year is going to be hosted by Model, and I believe it's going to be played at EKU.
Easter. Okay.
And the regional tournament also, I believe it's going to be at EKU this year too. So it's kind of not really home field advantage, but it's pretty close.
Right. What are some things that you have witnessed this year that has been good or positives for your team? That's maybe been a surprise for you?
Our hitting, this is probably the best hitting team we've had since I've been coaching here. I think last week before Saturday, I think we were hitting 401 as a team.
Wow.
So we're really putting the bat on the ball. We've had some issues defensively, but that came around pretty well this weekend. So like I say, we get over these injuries, and I think we're going to have a really good chance this year.
Fantastic. And you talked about this weekend. You played in the Ironton Bowl or what?
It was the Boyd County Spring Classic up in Boyd County, and that's when our injuries kind of hit us pretty hard. But we did pretty well. We won our first game 11-4 against Russell Independent. and we lost to Raceland on a walk-off double, and then we faced two pretty tough Ohio teams that were really, really good. But that's a good experience for us. So.
Sure. What do we have coming up as far as this week and next?
We're at Berea tomorrow night, and then Thursday night South Laurel will be at Central, and then Friday we're going to go play in the Madison Southern Triangle against Madison Southern and Rockcastle County.
All right. So again, folks out in the community who want to see some good softball, come on out to Madison Central. You're at the top field next to all the construction.
Yeah.
Probably hear some digging or anyway, see some quality softball. And Coach, good to see you. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back after this.
Your School Sports is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Services, the law offices of Mark Wickersham, Guardian Bank, faithcreated.org, Davenport Custom Guitars, your local repair connection, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, WWAG Radio, Waffle House, Rosenbaum Communications, and First Gear. This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right. Davenport Custom Guitars, strings, guitars, amps, parts, straps, pedals, guitar repairs, and lots more. Davenport Custom Guitars, now located in Richmond at their brand new retail location at 807 East Main Street, near the railroad tracks. You can now watch Madison County School Sports on WKYT.com. Just go to WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond. WKYT TV, an official sponsor of Madison County School Sports. Time Warner Business Class. Call Time Warner Cable today. Watch Madison County School Sports programming on Madison County Schools Cable Channel 9, Time Warner Cable Channel 5, on YouTube, and now on WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond.
Welcome back to Your School Sports Television. We're here at Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue. We have two of the Lady Indian softball players here. To my left is Kirsten Spillman, who is a shortstop for the Indians, and Morgan Winkler, who plays outfield, center field for the Indians. So they're going to talk a little bit about how it is to play infield. Kirsten will, and then Morgan will talk a little bit about how it is to play outfield. So Kirsten, tell me how important it is for you to be the leader of the infield.
Well, first I like to talk a lot, so it's kind of my job to encourage everybody the entire time. We're always wanting to be positive and think positive and play hard, so it's my job to make sure when anyone gets down, I bring them back up. Okay, and you talk about they. Go around the horn and tell us who plays the infield for you. We got Ashley McWhorter playing first base. She's a junior. Okay. Katie Brock, a freshman. She plays second. I'm short. Kristen Congleton, a senior at third base. She's doing really well. Jody Kleins is catching this year, and she hasn't always caught. She's very versatile, and she's been doing extremely well behind the plate. And right now, we usually have Caitlin Arthur pitching, but she took a line drive in practice to the face and is out for a while. Okay, so yeah. I would say that would put you on the shelf for just a little bit. You talked a little bit about catcher. That seems to me in fast pitch, the pitcher and the catcher are the two most important ingredients. A catcher has a lot on their plate. They have to call the pitches. They got to listen to the coach. They got to stop the ball. Plus, they got to throw any runners that try to steal. Yeah. Do you, as far as a shortstop, which you'll be covering second when they steal, do you get to throw a lot of people out, or does it? How's that work mostly? Well, right now we're working a lot of pickoffs on first base because they don't really expect it, and most softball teams just throw down to two. We like to go for first. But Jody is, like I said, extremely versatile. She's really strong behind the plate. She's solid. She's got a good arm, and we try to make as many plays as we can with what we have. When anybody, when we see a steal come in, and I'm screaming, like I always do, she's, ready to throw it. And then we got Katie Brock backing me up. Okay. And Morgan in center. All right, Morgan, center field, which backs up all the throws probably especially to second base. Tell us a little bit the importance of center field, which you have to track the most areas. And who plays with you in the outfield?
Well, Carly Carroll plays left field and Mackenzie Humphrey plays right field. And it's very important as a center fielder to always back up everyone because you never know when someone's going to make a mistake or miss a ball. So you always have to be there to back each other up and stay positive.
Especially your right fielder and your left fielder, they're going to be backing up first and third probably in case of an overthrow.
Yeah.
I know at Central, if you throw it past third, it's going to go away, so somebody better be able to stay there to throw it wherever base they need to go. If you are, what are some positives that has happened so far this season for the team? What are some things that have surprised you? Coach said you are hitting at a 400 clip, which I think is outstanding. If you watch college softball on ESPN or what have you, I mean, it's usually 1-0, 2-1. So I would think hitting 400, you're just producing some runs. Is that right?
Yeah. Can I go?
Yeah. Go.
Okay. Sorry.
You're the talker, so go ahead.
You know, at the beginning of the year, if you ask somebody what they would think about Central softball, they'd say they're going to struggle. Because last year we had just amazing group of seniors hit the ball. You know, they were all versatile, could play anywhere. But this year we've really come out strong. We've got a great hitting team. I believe in the state we're like top most runs scored so far, maybe second or something. I don't want to, jinx myself. But we've been doing really well hitting. And our freshmen especially, they've been doing extremely well. They're not afraid to hold anything back. They're always talking with us. But we've had quite a few home runs this year. And we're working, we got a lot of power hitters. So even our slapper right here, she's starting to power hit too.
So you're lead off apparently,
Yes. Yeah.
Left-handed since you're the slapper. All right.
Yeah.
So that's the way. That's how you get on. So we probably got some middle schoolers and some little kids watching. When you say a slapper, I know what you're talking about. But what consists of a slap hitter?
Well, it's basically running and you hit the ball.
Like a running bunt type,
Yeah.
but you just kind of drag your bat.
Yeah, there's so many things you can do with it. You can hard slap, soft slap, power slap. There's so many things you can do with it, and it's a really good advantage for you if you're a left-handed batter.
Sure, because you're 3 steps down the line when it comes off the plate.
Yeah.
What would you tell the kids that are watching, Kirsten, as far as infield? What would you tell them is the main thing to focus on?
Attitude. Attitude really is everything. Got to be positive the entire time and encouraging your team. It's catcher's job to call plays and stuff like that, but it's really a shortstop who communicates with the outfield and the infield and brings everyone together as a whole. I say that's a big thing, and effort. Just everything you give everything every single game. That's what you have to do.
And you've been playing for how long?
Since I was about 4 or 5.
Okay, so you've got a lot of experience there. Morgan, what would you say? She said effort, attitude. We interviewed the baseball players earlier. They said the same thing as far as hustle and teamwork. Would you go along with that as far as everybody working together?
Yeah, I'd say just go hard all the time because you never know what you can do until you push yourself.
Right. Some people may not have the talent, but if they work hard, something good will happen to them. You brought up a good thing about staying positive. That's hard to do, especially if you're in a long inning or you've lost 1 or 2 in a row. Coach said you went up and played in a tournament this past weekend and lost a couple to some Ohio teams who were really good. That's probably the hardest part, isn't it, to stay positive during those times? So I'm sure you were the talker of the group. So how do you do that?
I know that when I make an error in the field, I get down on myself. I'm real ticked and I want to throw my glove down and get mad. But, I look at the girls and I see them and it makes me want to, play harder, do better. We've got a lot of injuries, like you said. I mean, I've hurt my arm and, I struggle out on the field, but I know that I push myself even harder no matter what. And I'm always staying positive, and we just come together in the end and work together.
All right. So what games you have coming up this week? You know when your home games are? Yeah, we play at Berea tomorrow, and on Thursday we have a home game against North Laurel. So and they're always good. I know.
I don't know.
Usually any team from Laurel County is usually pretty good. Am I right, Coach? They're always good. So again, the Lady Indians will battle Berea tomorrow, and we'll play North or South Laurel on Thursday. So come out and support your Lady Indians, girls. Appreciate you coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And we'll be back right after this.
Your School Sports is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond, Luxury Pet Services, The law offices of Mark Wickersham, Guardian Bank, faithcreated.org, Davenport Custom Guitars, your local repair connection, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, WWAG Radio, Waffle House, Rosenbaum Communications, and First Gear.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right. Davenport Custom Guitars, strings, guitars, amps, parts, straps, pedals, guitar repairs, and lots more. Davenport Custom Guitars, now located in Richmond at their brand new retail location at 807 East Main Street, near the railroad tracks. You can now watch Madison County School Sports on WKYT.com. Just go to WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond. WKYT TV, an official sponsor of Madison County School Sports. Time Warner Business Class. Call Time Warner Cable today. Watch Madison County School Sports programming on Madison County Schools Cable Channel 9, Time Warner Cable Channel 5, on YouTube, and now on WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond.
Thank you for watching Your School Sports. For anything Madison County Schools and students, go to the internet on MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Your School Sports is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond, Luxury Pet Services, the law offices of Mark Wickersham, Guardian Bank, faithcreated.org, Davenport Custom Guitars, your local repair connection, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, WWAG Radio, Waffle House, Rosenbaum Communications, and First Gear.
This program is sponsored by Gridiron Barbecue on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. It's good barbecue, done right. Davenport Custom Guitars, strings, guitars, amps, parts, straps, pedals, guitar repairs, and lots more. Davenport Custom Guitars, now located in Richmond at their brand new retail location at 807 East Main Street, near the railroad tracks. You can now watch Madison County School Sports on WKYT.com. Just go to WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond. WKYT TV, an official sponsor of Madison County School Sports. Time Warner Business Class. Call Time Warner Cable today. Watch Madison County School Sports programming on Madison County Schools Cable Channel 9, Time Warner Cable Channel 5, on YouTube, and now on WKYT.com/yourtown and click Richmond.
Want to do some school fundraising? Call now. Call Cynthia at 859-684-7952 or visit b2enetwork.cincy.us. Call now and get products from their new and spring summer catalog. Totally free. That's Cincy Wickless Candles. Call now.
Hi, I'm David Sullivan. In the years traveling with ESPN and covering sports around the country, one of my biggest concerns was that my dogs were well cared for. Well, here at Luxury Pets, you can feel very comfortable your animals and pets are being cared for.
Well, thank you, David. You know, Luxury Pet Services is the home for happy dogs.
Luxury Pet Services is located about 3 minutes from Richmond Center. Visit our website or Facebook us. Luxury Pet Services, the home for happy dogs.
Are you looking for an alternative to burning wick candles? Check out Cincy Wickless Candles at b2enetwork.cincy.us. www.cincy.us. Give Cynthia a call at 859-684-7952 and ask her how you can get free products from their new spring and summer catalog. A great way for school fundraising too. Call Cynthia, 859-684-7952.